Hi friends, it's Miss Emily here today with a fun spring DIY craft. We are going to be making our own kaleidoscopes today out of things that most of them you should have around the house. You may just make a special trip for some, but commonly found household items. So what you're going to need for this is you're going to need a toilet paper roll or a paper towel roll, a thin cardboard box. I used a graham cracker box. You can also use a cereal box, anything that's thin cardboard. And then clear plastic. So it's gotta be flat too. So I used a blackberry container, strawberry container, something that your spinach comes in. It's gotta be clear plastic. We also need scissors, a ruler, a marker, tape or glue. I'm using tape for this one. And then the most critical part, what makes it a kaleidoscope. I am using mirrored cardstock that I got at Michael's. You can also use some sort of mirrored tape, muffler tape, something like that, or aluminum foil. So let's get started. So, first thing that we're gonna do is we're going to take our toilet paper roll and we are going to put it on the clear plastic and we are going to trace 2 circles from the end of the toilet paper roll. Once you have them traced, you're going to cut them out. One of them you want to be cut so it could just lay flat on the end of the roll. The other one you're gonna wanna cut a little bit thinner so that it will actually fit inside of the roll. That may take a little bit of time, a little bit of practice, a little bit of patience. Perfect, that one fits just right on the edge. The next one I'm gonna cut, and I'm gonna, after a few tries, gonna make sure that it fits inside nice and even. You don't want too much of a gap, you don't want it to fall down easily. It should be just nice and snug. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna take the end that fits just nice and neatly on the top of the roll, the paper towel roll, and we are going to tape it. You can use hot glue if you want. Again, parents, this would be best for you to do, and just glue it right on the inside of the rim of the paper towel. I'm using tape, it's easier, it's quicker. And I don't burn myself that way, because if I use a hot glue gun, the question is not if I'm going to burn myself, but when. So you're gonna wanna make sure that the tape is pretty well taped around. You don't want any gaps, because this is where we're gonna put the beads and or sequins, whatever you have on hand, and you just don't want any of those falling out. Next step is to put your beads, sequins, any shiny materials you have in the bottom so they're laying flat on that plastic. I chose some green beads because green is my favorite color. You can do whatever you have on hand. Make sure that there's room for them to, don't fill it completely. You want it to move around so that when you're twisting the kaleidoscope, it moves and you're not just seeing the same thing over and over again. So I'm not gonna use all the beads that I had originally planned. So now we're gonna place the second roll, the second plastic circle inside, and we're gonna press it all the way down to the bottom so it's laying on top of those beads. So you're gonna have basically plastic, beads, plastic, kind of a sandwich. And you can use a ruler to sort of help fit it and lay it flat. When you put it in, it might sort of go in sideways. You want it to lay flat, so use the ruler for that. And that's why I originally had a longer paper towel roll, but I found that it was kind of hard to get it all the way down and flat, so I shortened the length of the paper towel roll. And I will say, it definitely took me a couple of tries to get this right, so if it doesn't work on the first try, keep going. You know, sometimes you've got to experiment and figure out what works. The instructions that I first read online definitely took me a little bit of troubleshooting. So that's in there. Beads aren't coming out, it's nice and strong. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna drop our ruler back in. Once it hits the plastic, we're gonna measure the length from there to the end of the paper towel roll. And then we're going to create our prism inside using the cardboard. So I'm measuring, and the distance between that second plastic circle and the top of the paper towel roll is about 5.5 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 3 strips that are 5.5 inches long and an inch and a quarter wide. I'm gonna make 3 of those, and then I'm going to attach the aluminum foil to that. So again, I'm going to measure 5.5 inches long and 1.25 inch wide. So you're gonna do that 3 times. So now that I have my 3 strips, I am going to wrap them in whatever reflective material you're using. So I'm going to be using the mirrored cardstock. So I am using double-sided tape. You can also use glue, or if it's tape that you're using, it'll just stick automatically. If you're using aluminum foil, you want the reflective side facing outward. That's what's going to make it actually like a mirror and look like a kaleidoscope. I'm going to cut the strips out of my mirrored cardstock and double tape them. So now that I have my 3 strips of paper and they've been wrapped in the reflective material, I'm going to tape them together to form a triangle, and you want the mirrored sides facing each other on the inside. So if you want a really fancy look, you can cover all of yours in the reflective material to save cardstock. I just did the inside, and I'm going to tape it together to form a little triangle. So I'm going to start by taping 2 pieces together, and then another, and then the third. So I've taped 2 together, so now I'm going to take that 3rd strip, tape it together, make sure that they all bend. See, this one just needs a little, and then I'm going to lift these 2 up and tape them right there, and then you've got that triangle prism. That's what's gonna let the beads that are in the bottom be reflected off of it. That's why you want a reflective material. It creates like a mirrored effect, which is what most fancy kaleidoscopes use. They use mirrors, but given that we're making one at home, gotta use the next best thing. So now I'm just looking through it and I can see the reflections. Done what I needed it to do. Next step is just to insert your prism into your kaleidoscope. It should fit pretty snugly. If you need to, if it's a little too loose, you can tape it to the other sides. That way you've got, it's solid. Mine fits perfectly in there. So now I can twist it around and the beads are reflected and I've got that kaleidoscope look. The final step, which you can see I did already, is you can decorate it. You can either get some like cardstock or scrapbooking paper. I just use fun, colorful tape. Decorate it in your favorite colors and then put it to the window, some sunlight, twist it, and enjoy. I could spend hours using these, so I love this craft. Thank you guys so much for joining in for another fun crafting video. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.